Hello. It's been a little while. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Nice big breath. How are you? Checking in to share some energies of late. Checking in to share some truths of late. So, I've a little bit stepped away from decoding the Bible, though I would like to go through Lamentations. In Lamentations, it speaks about the different colors of the beings that existed and what happened. So I bring this up because in my Facebook groups, we were talking about the movie Avatar. And I think there's another one coming out. We're very excited about it. And how there's truth in almost all fiction, and then there's half truths and almost all nonfiction in the stories that we've been told. And one of the things that I spoke about lately is the shift in basically our spiritual consciousness. Many of you may or may not know that the youth, for example, I have a sister. She's in her mid-20s. And our family, we didn't really practice religion in the sense of, going to church and doing that kind of thing. We did it on our own. We sought out our own spiritual paths. And the new generation is much more spiritual in the sense of being mindfulness. You see a lot of people promoting meditation and being mindful, checking in with your own body, checking in with your own attitude, checking in with your own heart space, mind space, and then we are inviting other things in. More people are becoming aware of their chakras, way to heal with chakra energy, way to heal with food. So I mention this because we are headed towards what people call solstice, and is also Yule. It's also what people have named Christmas. So I want to talk a little bit about the energies of this holy day, or these holly days. Holly, right? Holly trees, holly, holy days. So there's a lot in this. One, I want to go back to our innate indigenous ways. And I don't care what you look like on the outside. We can go to any group at one point and find that there was a time that they practiced magic, worshiped the earth, and celebrated the solstices and the equinoxes. So, as we come into solstice and as we talk about spirituality and the energies of late, I just wanted to tap into a few things. So, as you may or may not know, the colors of this holiday and some of the festivities go back to actually magic mushrooms. I know I'm tapping in on somewhat of a touchy subject, because magic mushrooms and psilocybin, which is the composition within the drug, so to speak, that helps open up the pineal gland and open up another way of seeing things, and has brought a lot of healing to many people in different places, and has been misconstrued, as has been cannabis. These are very healing, ancient, shamanic ways, along with hot cocoa, which is something that's also brought in during this time of year. Real chocolate is a heart chakra opener. It imbues love. This is where like Lady Godiva and eating chocolate and being in love come together, because it opens up your heart chakra, brings in dancing. This is also ancient tradition that used to happen during these times. And also we look at around the world. Right now, where I'm living, we're experiencing fall, headed towards winter. Where on the other side of the planet, they are experiencing spring and headed towards summer. So no matter where you are on the planet, you're still experiencing a solstice and an equinox with everyone else. So that's also part of this holiday. How connected we actually are to the planets, to the animals, to the trees, to the life. Just like in Avatar, how they connected to everything. And actually that there were very giant trees. This is written in the Bible, what I now call the Sibyl, because In my discoveries, everything goes back to the feminine, to the mother who possesses both masculine and feminine chromosomes. This is where the XX comes in, right? So, energies of late, we are leaving the gateways, the 1111s, and we're headed into the creation numbers of love. Also, if you look at wintertime is a time of stillness, quiet, cold feeling. And also remember, on the other side is the extreme, the summer, hot heat. So we may feel that, even though we're experiencing cold weather or winter experience, we may feel some of the heat emotionally, internally, that is being reflected on the other side of the planet. This will help speed up the letting go process and speed up the bringing in process, so that as we step into the new year, or the Gregorian calendar new year, because for many of us that practice with the elements and the moon and the sun and the solstice, we are actually in a new year. This is the new year. October, November, December will be the first 3 months of the new year for esoteric energy, magical energy. So this also helps bring in the Gregorian calendar new year, January 1st, which is also Juno's birthday, which is what Jupiter is named after, or Janus, or Yoni, right? Feminine energy. January 1st and all firsts of the month are in honor of her. And if we go way back in history, we'll find that Janus was everything, even for the papacy and the Christian religion. And then over time, it changed. And even Valentine's Day was in honor of Juno. And then that also got changed and turned into a holiday that we now recognize as something less than glorious. But in truth, it was to honor the birthday of Janus, Juno. It was a whole month-long celebration. So these are just some extra added energies that I'm bringing into this holiday season. And I'm looking at this as I'm speaking also, that next year will be the feminine authority, the feminine, I say power, but not in the sense of I'm taking over the world, listen to me, do everything I say kind of power. More in the power of listen to what we have to say, listen to what we have to bring, listen to how we may be able to help bring a community mind, health, well-being, and a general mindfulness to the entire continent, actually, since the influence is worldwide. So with that said, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. I'm going to turn the camera on so you can see this beautiful, beautiful, abundant ness, right? Peace, love, light, joy, healing, Reiki to you, your family, to the land you're on and around, to your space. You're bringing some peace, some love and light, the energy of the divine for you, within you, throughout. Peace and love. Have a beautiful Tuesday and every day thereafter.